namanya menggali ilmu, menggali wawasan dan berbagai macam hal yang terkait dengan musik ya. Hari ini kita melakukan kegiatan yang merupakan bagian dari World Class University. Ini alhamdulillah atas koordinasi atas kerja keras Bu Leli, ini acara ini bisa terwujud sebagai bagian dari kegiatan visiting professor untuk menuju program World Class University. Bagi Prodi PGPAUD barangkali ini bukan yang pertama ya Bu Leli ya. Kita pernah dulu ada kegiatan summer program, juga sama mendatangkan Prof.Marno. Terima kasih, it's the second time maybe, or the third time for you to present in our department. Terima kasih sekali nih Prof.Marno yang sudah hadir, Bu Leli, kemudian juga para tamu undangan. Di sini ada special guest kita, ada Pak Yudi. Atur nuhun sudah berkenan hadir, dan para peserta tentu saja saya tadi sudah share sebetulnya di grup pimpinan, kemudian grup dosen, mahasiswa dan seterusnya. Alhamdulillah partisipan pada kesempatan ini juga cukup banyak, boleh lihat sudah 106 orang, barangkali nanti juga akan bergabung teman-teman yang lain. Jadi sekali lagi mengaturkan terima kasih kepada Prof.Marno. Mudah-mudahan ini bukan sebuah kolaborasi kita yang terakhir. Next time we will have another session, another event. We will be glad to invite you in this moment, in this next events from Prodi PGPAUD. Terima kasih sekali lagi, Bu Leli juga dan teman-teman semua, para mahasiswa, para alumni, bahkan bukan hanya mahasiswa dari Prodi PGPAUD ya, kalau saya menduga ini Bu Leli. Jadi barangkali ada teman-teman lain juga, karena ini memang sangat menarik kita bicara tentang elementary music theater ya. Ini sesi 1 kalau tidak salah ya. Jadi nanti mungkin bisa digali lagi hal-hal yang lebih mendalam, karena bagi mahasiswa Prodi PGPAUD sekalipun kepentingannya barangkali untuk konteks pembelajaran anak usia dini, tapi kreasi-kreasi para pendidik anak usia dini itu sangat luar biasa, sehingga wawasan tentang bagaimana musik kaitannya dengan performance dan seterusnya menurut saya sangat penting untuk dilakukan. Itu barangkali sebagai pembuka. Sekali lagi terima kasih Prof.Marno, narasumber kita yang sudah hadir, Bu Leli dan teman-teman semua yang sudah hadir. Silahkan mengikuti kegiatan ini. Kita akhiri saja dengan bersama-sama mengucapkan alhamdulillah, pembukaannya diakhiri dan nanti dilanjutkan oleh Bu Leli. Silakan. Nuhun. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam. Waalaikumsalam. Nuhun Bu Heni. Ya teman-teman, terima kasih untuk ini sambutan Bu Heni yang hangat luar biasa. Terima kasih Pak Yudi sebagai WD1 dari FESD juga karena mengundang banyak mahasiswa juga ada di sini. Terima kasih para peserta juga yang hadir, tidak hanya dari PGPAUD, ternyata ini ada alumni juga dan ada dari luar Prodi. Jadi teman-teman perlu diketahui bahwa dengan Prof.Marno ini kita sudah 2 kali pertemuan dan kita akan masih ada 6 session nanti. Ya, 6 kali pertemuan dengan 6 di 1 bulan Desember nanti kita akan belajar bersama dengan Prof.Marno Schulze ya. Oke, ya Marno, we können anfangen ya. Wir haben ganz kurz gesprochen und wir haben Zeit ungefähr bis 12 Uhr bei uns, bei euch ya, bei dir.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Nanti
So I have
momen untuk peserta nanti mungkin Marno dalam bahasa Inggris, tapi kalau praktek insya Allah ya pasti akan mengerti semuanya. Nanti kalau ada yang mau bertanya dalam bahasa Indonesia akan kita bantu untuk terjemahkan juga. Ya. Oke, let's go.
Yeah, I have to say thank you for this invitation to Bandung, Indonesia, and it's a great pleasure for me to be here with you. And I think it's a great possibility to do that with Zoom, without traveling, and to have this time together. For me, it would be very good if I could see your faces. If it is possible, sometimes the connection is not so well. You cannot do that, but so we are much more together when if we can see each other. Okay. I wanna say welcome and I do it so. Hello, hello. I wanna say welcome and I do it so. Hello, hello. We all are here from the head to the big toe. Hello, 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 hello. Okay, this is the first sound. This is only clapping. And my second sound is on the table. So you cannot see my face now, but you can see my hands, and I will do it in that way. I wanna say welcome, and I do it so. Hello, hello. We all are here from the head to the big toe. Hello, 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 hello. Is there anybody who has an idea what we can do as the third sound? Not only clapping, tapping on the table. Is there anything what we could do? Another sound? Does somebody? I don't. I cannot hear you because Devi Ratnasari, you did some sounds, but I couldn't hear because your microphone is. Do it. Can you do it with sound?
Okay.
Ya, Mangga Dewi.
Yeah.
Silakan Teh Dewi.
Which sound?
Okay.
Ah, to snip. Yeah. So we can do it. Okay, thank you. This is a very good idea. We take that. Yeah. I wanna say welcome, and I do it so. Hello, hello. We all are here from the head to the big toe. Hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. I wanna say welcome, and I do it so. Hello, hello. We all are here from the head to the big toe. Hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Okay. So, just a little warm up from my side, but our topic today is a little bit another topic because it's elemental music theater. And so I would like to report you what I have done in the field of elemental music theater in the last 10 years. I do it for a long time, you see. And I would like to explain why I did it in that way I did it. Because there are many ways to do theater and music theater, but I think it's much more interesting for you to get an explanation from my side. So, and I would be very happy if you ask me questions about it and how I did it. And I would be also very happy if you would give your own opinion on it. and I'm very interested in how you think about it. So is it possible to use my way of working for Indonesian children and young people? Or does something then need to be changed because you are living in another culture? I think children in Indonesia, maybe they react in another way. They sing a little bit another. You speak another language, yeah. And I think it's very important to think about that. These intercultural aspect of doing music pedagogy, and elemental music theater, our topic today. My first question to you is, did anybody of you take part in a theater piece or in a music theater piece or in a musical? Do you have any experiences in that field? And you, if you would like, you can speak now. Maybe a few people. Who of you took part in a musical, in a music theater, or in a theater piece? Not so many? Okay, there are very many participants here, and I just have a look because there are to see all. Okay, you all are musicians, and you don't have so many experiences in theater, so it's a very new field for you. Leli, vielleicht kannst du jemanden ansprechen. Weißt du von jemandem, der Erfahrung hat, oder muss ja auch nicht? Also ist auch nicht so wichtig. Also.
Ya, ya. Oke, Ifrago Coach ya.
Ya.
Teman-teman ada yang punya pengalaman dulu? Mungkin yang pernah Pak Marno juga memberikan sedikit tentang teater dulu sempat hadir, atau teman-teman punya pengalaman sedikit pernah terlibat dalam, mungkin bukan teater dalam konteks teater yang ini ya, sesungguhnya mungkin bermain peran juga bisa gitu, seperti itu. Ada
Also
yang
ob Sie selbst mitgespielt haben, ne?
Genau, ya bagus gefragt. Ya, atau pernah memainkan apa gitu. Ada yang ikut dalam teaternya pernah atau belum sama sekali ini semua? Oh, boleh kalau yang sudah ada raise hand boleh. Kalau enggak ada ya. Oke.
Pernah Bunda.
Iya Bu Dewi. Dewi gimana? Teh Dewi pernah? Teh Dewi pernah?
Mohon maaf Bunda. Oh iya. Pernah Bunda di waktu itu di SMA.
Main apa? Kabaret?
Main organ sama piano maksudnya, sama ini apa, angklung.
Oh, main musik, oke. Tapi kalau main teater belum? Main teater?
Sebentar Bunda, ini suaranya. Kenapa Bun?
Main teater sudah belum? Main teater?
Main teater itu
bisschen mit dem Verbindung, glaube ich.
Iya.
Halo. Iya. Ya.
Jadi gini, orang lain memakai musiknya gitu. Pemain musiknya.
Oh, main musik. Oke. Dewi spielt nur das Instrument mit Angklung und was Keyboard ya, Dewi ya. Dewi, tapi belum main teaternya enggak ya?
Nah. There are two other people.
Vita Sari, oh iya Teh Vita. Vita ya.
Reistu Tri Yulianti.
Oke, Tri Yulianti. Oke, boleh?
Ya.
Ya, Teh Tri.
Mutia want to say something? Can I?
Bitte schön. Restu dulu, Teh Restu gimana Teh Restu? Halo. Ini adek Kobi bisa bicara ya? Bisa dibuka ya? Restu atau Tevita dulu deh? Tevita dulu.
Bu, dengar Bunda suaranya.
Oh ya, ada suaranya. Silakan.
Kalau Restu itu pernah teater di SMP, musikalisasi puisi, sama teater jadi itu apa? Penyaji latar, terus pagelaran S1, 2 kali pagelaran, udah itu baru itu teaternya.
Okay, Restu hat gemacht doch mit dem Theater kleines Stück mit was wird mit den Kindern oder sowas spielen. Ein kleines Theater, glaube ich, aber nicht richtig wie Theater, wie wir verstehen. Richtig Theater, aber sie hat mit musikalisches Puisi hat gemacht.
Ein musikalischer?
Wie heißt die? Puisi oder was ist das?
Ah, okay, Lyrik, so, also Gedichte,
Lyrik,
so,
genau.
ja?
Genau, Gedichte, richtig Gedichte. Erstmal ein und dann Vita Sari, Tevita.
Ya Bunda, Bismillah. Kalau Wita dulu pernah main teater, bukan teater ya, lebih ke pagelaran mungkin ya Bun, yang pengalaman S1 itu pernah berperan di situ di pagelaran seni musik sama seni tari. Nah di seni musik Wita pernah berperan jadi jadi Jini ya Bun ya?
Iya, oke.
Jadi Jini,
Oke,
gitu
alles
kan.
klar.
Jadi pemerannya mendampingi pemeran utama di situ. Terus sama di seni tari waktu itu jadi bunga.
Okay, genau. Okay. Ja, Vita war auch hat sie auch gemacht. Sie hat eine Musik Einführung auch als Blumen. Er war ein Blumen und er war ein Genie. Genie, das heißt wie heißt das eigentlich mit dem Aladdin? Kannst du, verstehst du vielleicht, Marno? Bei uns es gibt doch Kindergeschichte oder Kinder mit die Lampe, wenn man die Lampe berührt und dann raus jemand. Wie heißt
Aladdins
das
Wunderlampe.
Aladdins, ja. Aladdin, genau.
Okay.
Hat sie gemacht, ja. Okay.
Nice, ja, interesting. Und sie war selber ein Kind. She was a child when she did it.
Sie was als Studentin, glaube ich, ist ein Bachelor.
Also hat sie das als Kind selber mitgemacht oder hat sie das Theaterstück als Lehrerin erarbeitet?
Ja, Theaterstück gemacht.
Okay.
Nee, als Kind. Ja, waktu dulu ya, waktu Bachelor ya, Bachelor.
Okay,
Ja,
super.
Genau. Aber sonst sendiri nicht ya. Tadi Teh Mutia ada? Atau siapa tadi yang mau lagi? Gak ada lagi ya? Oke, udah. Oh guys ya, sebagai guys. Okay, sudah.
So we will go forward in the program today. Thank you for these two things I could listen to. So music theater normally in Europe and in the Western countries you have an opera house and there are opera singers. Or you have a musical theater, and I know in Indonesia you have a puppet theater, traditional, and so this kind is Wadang or
Wayang, das heißt.
Wayang, yeah. So I would say that this also is a kind of music theater, but our topic today is elemental music theater, and so I'm very interested. What do you think about elemental music theater? What's the special thing in this? Do you have any idea? What does it mean? which content does it include? What belongs to elemental music theater? Who of you has any idea? What does it mean? Elemental music theater. Who?
Ayo teman-teman, ada yang mungkin yang dulu pengalaman juga Tevita, mungkin kita pernah seperti apa mengiringi teater atau mengiringi drama musikal untuk anak? Mungkin boleh cerita?
Iya, bismillah, Bun. Elemen-elemen musiknya mungkin ya Bun ya untuk mengiringi teaternya gitu ya Bun ya, baik anak-anak atau pagelaran. Dulu tuh sempat bikin dari itu juga Bun, apa? Kayak lidi gitu kan biar kayak suasana pedesaannya kayak gitu, suara perkampungannya terasa banget kayak gitu kan. Terus kayak misalkan kayak derap langkahnya kan kalau langkah kaki yang kita lakukan kan pasti tidak terdengar ya Bun ya, apalagi di panggung pementasan. Itu biasanya kita pakai instrumen musiknya aja Bun kayak gitu. Kalau enggak pakai apa untuk menumbuhkan suasananya tuh pakai kayak kresek-kresek gitu di gimana ya, di gitu-gitu kan ya. Sama apa ya, peralatan perkusi yang lainnya biasanya Bun diiringinya selain dari instrumental yang dari musiknya langsung. Itu
Ja,
mungkin
okay, terima kasih. Vita hat gesagt, mit Element Musik, das heißt, wir können zum Beispiel begleiten unsere Laufen mit Instrumenten von unserer Umgebung, zum Beispiel mit Besen, wir begleiten nur diese laufende Aktor oder einfach mit die Situation, mit Tute einfach diese cek als Wind oder sowas das ist elementar, hat sie gesagt, nicht richtig mit dem Instrument spielen für die Begleitungen, sondern einfach nur benutzen wir alle Sachen, die wir hier einfach von unserer Umgebung gefunden haben.
Yeah.
Sowas.
So I think Vita Sari, you are elemental music theater specialist already. You know very exactly what is elemental music theater because you did it. Yeah. It's right. So we don't have so much time. So I think I don't ask anybody here in that round. So I will show you a little piece of elemental music theater and a video. So only just a few minutes, and so you can see and you can hear what do I mean when I say elemental music theater, because it could be Leli when she says elemental music theater, it's another thing. Yeah, it's an Indonesian elemental music theater. Okay, I did this with a group of 9-year-old children in Germany. And so I would like to show you this piece of elemental music theater, and I have to say something before, because I have to explain. We will watch the first scene, and this first scene is from the piece Flipper, the orca whale has travel fever. This is the title of the piece. Yeah, we have in that piece we have two animals. The one animal is Flipper. It's called Flipper. The orca whale is swimming in the water every day, and the orca whale loves to do every day different things, because he's bored in something. And so, and the other animal is a panda bear, and this panda bear loves to do always the same every day, and he loves to drink every day the same bamboo tea. He loves to eat every day the same bamboo bread. He also loves to make bamboo cake. And Flipper, the orca, she hates bamboo tea. She hates bamboo bread, and she hates to do every day the same. And so the first scene is a day in the life of the orca whale and the panda bear. So let's watch this scene. I think it's very funny, and also the actors are very funny. These children, I love them. I love to watch them. So am I co-host? Did you make me to co-host? I think so. I hope. Can you see? So we can. I hope we can watch it.
Yeah, we can sing. Stay in.
This is our stage. Okay. Okay. We will start at in the night. The panda bear is sleeping.
Haben wir noch genug Bambus im Haus?
Okay, I have to say something. He don't sleep well because he has a nightmare, and the nightmare is, oh, we don't have enough bamboo in the house, and so he's waking up. Do we have enough bamboo in our house? And then he sleeps afterwards. So this is the beginning of the scene, the nightmare.
Haben wir noch genug Bambus im Haus?
Alarm clock in the morning. And on the left side, you see the sun rise.
Lecker Bambus Müsli. Bambus Müsli. Lecker Bambus Brötchen. Bambus Brötchen. Lecker Bambus Marmelade. Bambus Marmelade. Tschüss, ich gehe auch. Ja, tschüss.
Panda bear is going to the marketplace, selling
Heute im Sonderangebot Bambustee. Nur für 1,99 und gratis dazu Bambusmüsli. ben nog genoeg pampers in huis.
Sorry, I make a little break. As you can see, every night the same nightmare. The next day will be happen in the next in the same, every night, every day the same. And so the flipper, the orca whale, decides at one day, I will go out, I will make a travel. And one scene, the second scene we will see is the orca whale is swimming to the Antarctic, and she meets some penguins, and there will be a race between the penguins and the orca whale. The race with the penguins is the title of the of this scene we will see now, and they bet who is faster, and the orca says, if I'm faster, I can eat one of you. And the penguins say, okay, we are the fastest animals in the world. You won't stand a chance. Let's do that race. And they do that. So I have to find now this scene, and you can, I think we can watch it. So, yes, I think that's the right. Nice.
Hallo, ich bin Flipper, die schnellste aus allen 7 Weltmeeren. Wir sind viel schneller. Wir sind viel schneller. Wollen wir ein Wettrennen machen? Worum wollen wir denn wetten? Ich habe großen Hunger. Wenn ich gewinne, darf ich einen von euch fressen. Kein Problem, wir sind doch sowieso viel schneller.
So, I hope you also had a little bit sound, and you could listen to the some musical elements of that. So I would like to show you some systematic things about elemental music theater now. And the first thing I have to tell you, we need 1 year for such a piece to develop it with the children together, and to make rehearsals, and it takes 1 year, and we work on it every week, 1 hour. So and then we also have a few days we only make rehearsal, but the whole day. So it takes a long time. It's a long-term project. And so the first thing is you need a good and a strong structure to do that. And the third thing is you also need a high level of motivation. And how you can reach these high level of motivation, this is I think this is a problem in elemental music theater, because the children are young, and it's not normal to do such long projects with them. And so for me it's very important to say to participate them and to let them their own ideas. So first, in that project we had a very good structure because it was a book. But in the book, the main characters were two pigs. And then we said, this is boring to do it with pigs, and we will ask the children, which animals do you like? And they had the possibility to say, oh, we want a panda bear and an orca whale. And these are our main characters. And so they are much more motivated to act this, and they have much more ideas to make music to these animals. And this is a very important thing to get to the ideas of the children. And the penguin race, that's also a thing, because we had a big discussion between adults, and the adults were the students of the university, because the penguin race includes the orca eats the little penguin, and the children says, yeah, if the orca is the winner of the race, he is allowed to eat the penguin. And the students of the university say, oh, that's not possible, because it's a piece for children. We cannot allow them to do that. And so we had a big discussion. But when we tried it out with the children, I said, oh, we have to do that because it's the idea of the children. And if they want that, we have to do that. It's their piece, it's not our piece. And then we tried it out with the children, but nobody wanted to act the characters orca and little penguin. Nobody wanted to be these cruel orca who eats this sweet penguin, and nobody wanted to be on stage the little penguin because do you want to be eaten? Nobody wants that. So then the children, they found their own solution, and the solution was the whale does win the race, but then he says, oh, such a sweet penguin, I cannot eat him. And so that was a solution by the children, and they loved the scene. So and they are very motivated to do that. I will show you some elements of elemental music theater now by a PowerPoint presentation. What is the content of elemental music theater? I need 1 minute, just a minute. So I think you have seen something and also listened to some elements of these kind of work. So we have 3 parts of forming mediums, tools, and elemental music theater. The word, voice, song, I call it in that way. And in my way to do that, there are not so many words, because we don't use spoken language, we only sing. Yeah. So when we tell a story like the orca whale, I wanna be traveling through the ocean, I can sing these all things, I have to make music in music theater. This is one part. The other is we also composed a song, and the children invited the text and also the melody, and so on and so on. Instrumental sounds, very important. I think you also heard some instruments, xylophones and percussion instruments, and also moving. You have seen a little improvisation. The water children, they improvised to be up to the highs and the down, yeah, and they made some little movement. I think this is movement improvisation. This is not a real dance with 3 steps to the right, 3 steps to the left, and then you have two times to jump and so on. No? This is not a dance in that way. This is improvisation. So these are these 3 big building blocks. So we can have some much more different things. Story singing, like I told, in a recitation note, important words higher. So maybe there's some important thing, I sing it on a higher level, it's very important, and so on. Speaking rhythmically, yeah, like rap, hip-hop, I think you know what I mean. I think you know what I mean. This is rhythmical speaking in this measure. And so you also can do another thing than speaking normally. Speaking together as a choir. This is also an element. Using different vocal sounds. If you are a little penguin, maybe you are speaking in that way. And if you be a big panda bear, you can speak in with another sound. Yeah? And I told you singing songs, self-texted, self-composed by the teacher and the children. And if you are composing and texting together with the children, they are much more motivated to do that hundreds of times. Yeah, they love their own songs. And you don't need rhymes and so on. You don't need the words of the children. You need only the words of the children, and that's the most important thing. Their own words and their own pitches and melodies. Yes, instrumental sounds, atmospheres. You also heard the night atmosphere. There were a gong, and the day atmosphere. It was, I think, Glockenspiel. Ich weiß es nicht auf Englisch. Leli, Glockenspiel.
Glockenspiel tapi xylophone ya?
Yeah, this is the day sound in that piece. So, and also imitation of everyday sounds. Self-constructed instruments you can use. Dance music. If you have a real dance, you have to make a dance music. Yeah. Song accompanying. If you compose a self-made song, you can accompany the song with instruments. And movement, like I think Vitasari told us, né? You are playing the steps of the characters. This is one element. I think this is very interesting to do that, because you can for movement accompanying playing the steps of some characters. Every character gets his own instrument, and this is very funny. If you have a drum for the panda bear and maybe a xylophone for the orca whale, and everybody in the audience knows, if they listen these instruments, they know, oh, in a few seconds the orca wheel will come on stage because I can hear the xylophone. This is a very funny way of making music theater. So the third part, movement, ways through the space around through the stage. The stage mostly is very small, and it's very important to detour, to not go straight, not to go much more complicated ways. This is much more interesting for the audience. And to be on the move, that means to changing something, get something new. But you have to plan it exactly. And you have to do it very simple for the children. And then they can really play that. They can improvise and they can concentrate of what is to do in that moment, and not to be in the head, oh, what I have to do in the next minute. If it's too complicated, they are thinking, and then they are not playing the character. Single figures, stylization and reduction. The way of walking, yeah, it's very important to say to all characters how you are moving in a special way. Focusing on a special part of the body. Maybe some of the characters they make much more movements with the arms, yeah, and other characters they always are waving with the head something, and so you can characterize figures by movement. Or some of them they make flowing movements, so in that way, and some of them are they are much more with impulse movement, and so on. Large movements, small movements, light, forceful movements. There are so many possibilities to work with the movement and the characters. A group choreography. This is also a very good element you can use. Improvisation and dances. Yeah, you saw in this piece an improvisation, but you also can use a real dance with steps and movements you have to learn. Yeah, and you can move to the music, but you also can move without music. And most of the teachers, they forget that is very interesting and very tensing for the audience if you can't listen anything. It's without any sound. 1 minute. And you will see the audience will love it without sound. 1 minute. So these are some I think the most important elements of elemental music theater. The time is over. I see. I had to show you another piece with elder children, teenagers, 14 years, but I think I can do that next time. And so we have a real cliffhanger, like in a soap. At the end, I can say the most interesting thing you will see next week or in 2 weeks. So you will see another piece with another approach. This piece we saw today was based on a book for children, and we made a drama from a book, and I will show you how to make a drama from a book, and I also will show you how you can work with elder children, with teenagers. So I think that this is also interesting for you. And both things are in the field of elemental music theater. Elemental music theater is not only made for little children, it's also possible for teenagers, for adults, and for very old people. We also made it with very old people, around 60 years old people. Okay, I hope you could enjoy. It was interesting for you, and I look forward to see you. I think in 2 weeks. Huh? So, Leli,
Yeah. Okay. Das war
it's
super.
up to you now.
Schön. Und wir wollen vielleicht noch kurz die Datum sollen wir nochmal gucken für unsere nochmal Workshop. 2 Wochen, in 2 Wochen, in der 2 Wochen.
Ja.
Wann wäre eigentlich?
Warte mal, ich guck mal. I have a look in my calendar. This is the same time, the 10th of November.
Okay.
It's exactly in 2 weeks.
Yes.
Also
okay.
at 4 p.m. Indonesia time.
Okay, super. Yeah.
If you have any questions,
yeah.
I have also 10 minutes time later now.
Yeah, I have some question. Can I?
Yeah.
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm so sorry I can open the camera because I'm not feeling well.
Okay, silakan.
This
Ibu.
is okay.
Yeah. It's okay, can problem.
Is it possible if the drama with a small drama in kindergarten, for example, with the sound of we are making our sound, such as we just tap our mic and make sound like a wind, just like that. And then another way that we also make the sound with, for example, we was the character of the giant, and the giant just come, and then they move to a small house. Is it possible if without any music, just like that Mr. Marno showed us in the video? Is it possible? Just like that, it's very simple drama with simple sound that we make ourselves. Thank you. That's all.
I think, of course, this is possible, and I like it to do things very simple, because you always have to work with things you have to do where you are. If you have a table, then the table is your instrument. If you have a chair, then the chair is your instrument. If you have something, a fork or a knife, then the fork and the knife are your instruments. And your hands are your instruments, your voice, your tongue, your lips. These all are instruments, and you have to use that. I think this is a very good idea, and don't make it too complicated. Do it in a simple way. I think you have to do it, and it's right. Do that. Of course, it's possible. I like that.
Thank you, sir. Because I have my own kindergarten here, and I learn from my sister, because my sister is teaching in our own school. That's all. Thank you for your explain, sir and ma'am.
Yeah.
You can also build very simple instruments. I think with bamboo, it's possible to make very simple instrument, or also two tubes of bamboo to poo, 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 poo. I think it's a very nice sound, and also like a look here, my glass. Yeah, it's also a very nice sound, but this cup, it's another sound. It's a little bit different to the glass. So and so you can
too, right?
invite so many sounds.
With bottle too, and we ate some rice to the bottle, and then the sound of cha-cha-cha, like that.
Yeah. It changes. Yeah. Okay. Is there any other question to the topic elemental music theater?
No, thank you, Ina. Thank you.
Ada lagi teman-teman? Ibu Mutia, terima kasih, menarik sekali. Terima kasih Ibu.
Ya, terima
Ada
kasih.
Iya.
Sama-sama.
Prof.Marno Mus English, Mus Indonesia, bahasa Indonesia itu speaking Nahar ya. Ada lagi nggak ibu-ibu atau teteh semua? Tidak ada. Udah cukup ya, nanti kita bertemu lagi di 2 minggu yang akan datang. Ich glaube, ja, schon. Vielleicht jetzt, Mano ist interessant, wenn Ibu Mutia vielleicht in 2 Wochen ein kleines zeigen mit dem Kindern, glaube ich ya, Ibu Mutia mau coba nanti di 2 minggu mungkin dengan anak-anak, kalau memungkinkan, dicoba
Yeah,
nanti.
maybe hope that
Yeah.
I'm getting better.
Ya, semoga lekas sembuh ya Ibu Gute Beseru.
Terima kasih, thank you.
Iya, oke, Prof. Marno. Cukup
Ja,
mau
alles
ya,
klar.
Alles klar. Willst du vielleicht ganz kurz Close Statement oder in 1 Sekunde oder 1 Minute noch zum
Ja, ich kann noch bleiben, ja.
Oke. Ibu-ibu semua, para peserta mohon kalau yang mungkin kan untuk on cam kita mau foto makan, foto bersama Pak Marno. Boleh dibuka ya, Teh Vita boleh bantu ya untuk SS-nya. Oke. Ya, lesson senyum yang manis, yang cantik, yang cakep. 1. Teh Vita boleh kasih tanda?
Ya Bunda, sebentar Bu. Oke, Oke, slide pertama ya, karena kita nggak tahu ada di slide mana, jadi boleh bergaya di tiap slide-nya. Slide 1. Oke, slide 2. Boleh ganti gaya. Slide 2, 3. Slide 3. Slide 3, karena kita nggak tahu ada di slide berapa. 1, 2, 3. Slide 4. Ada 6 slide ya. Slide 4. 1, 2, 3. Slide 5. 1, 2, 3. Slide 6. Terakhir. 1, 2, 3.
Oke. Terima kasih Pak Marno, vielen Dank. Terima kasih.
Ja.
Vielen Dank, das war sehr schön und sehr interessant ya, sangat menarik ya ibu-ibu semua. Saya pikir ini penting sekali, penting untuk kita sebagai mahasiswa, calon guru, juga guru. Tadi Ibu Mutia bagus sekali tadi menyampaikan idenya ya. Jadi kita akan bertemu lagi di 2 minggu insya Allah dengan materi yang akan lebih menarik lagi ya. Oke, nggak usah saya simpulkan ya ibu-ibu ya, sudah mengerti semua. Ja, gesagt, dann brauchen wir nicht Samuel oder sowas, weil die verstehen alles, ya. Semua mengerti. Wir verstehen, du sprichst auch ganz gut Englisch und ganz einfach für uns und wir verstehen alle und mit dem Stück Theater auch schön. Ja, vielen Dank, Prof.Marno. Kita beri applause.
Thank you, thank you.
Hermano, terima kasih Bapak.
Goodbye to Bandung from
Goodbye.
Germany.
Ja, einen schönen Tag noch.
Ja, euch auch.
Ya,
Tschüss,
danke,
tschüss
bye-bye.
Leli.
Tschüss, tschüssi, vielen Dank. Ya,
Tschüss.
terima kasih ibu-ibu semua. Sampai jumpa lagi di 2 minggu yang akan datang. Salam sehat, salam semangat, salam ceria bagi semua. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Sampai jumpa lagi. Dadah.
Waalaikumsalam.
Terima kasih banyak Ibu.
Apa absensinya diisi ya.
Terima kasih Ibu.
See you. Tschüss. Rewita, makasih banyak ya. Saya tutup ya, izin ya.